and salam masra to everyone. Hi, my name is Tan Jinjie and you can call me Tan for short and more details. On behalf of Alor Trust, I'd like to welcome you all to Kedah Paddy Museum. Right now, I'd like to take 7 minutes to familiarize all of you with the Kedah Paddy Museum and discuss some brief safety precautions. Firstly, please make sure all of you will scan my Setar, check your body temperature and use the alcohol to sanitize your hands during this pandemic COVID-19 before entering the Paddy Museums. Okay, so, and cannot throw the rubbish everywhere. You must throw the rubbish into the rubbish bin. Before you enter to Museum Party Kedah, the most important thing is pay the entrance fee. For adult is 5 ringgit per person, and for children or when you wear your school uniform, you must pay 2 ringgit per person. When you wear your school uniform, you must pay 2 ringgit per person. The time opening is Tuesday until Sunday. It was opens by 9 morning until 5 evening. It was closed at Friday between 12:30 until 2:30, and it was closed at Monday and Hari Raya Adivati. Kedah Paddy Museum is nothing to do with enrichment. It is dedicated to the rice plant paddy, the world's more important crop. Kedah Darul Aman Paddy Museum is located at Gunung Kerang, 8 km from Bandar Darul Alor. It was officially opened by HRH Tunku Sultan Haji Abdul Halim Muazzam Shah on 12 October 2004. This Gemai Paddy shaped building has a main building and 6 side buildings around it. The museum with the backdrop of Mount Kerang looks like it is in the middle of a green expanse. If you visit during the planting seasons and in a golden expanse during the rice ripening seasons, the museum explains the rice cultivation process, display different varieties of rice, showcase equipment and tours you in rice cultivations through the age and in various countries. Okay. Secondly, on entering the museum, I was directed to a spiral staircase which has been decorated to resemble the interior of a cave, possible inspired by the cave in Gunung Kerang, which is located a short distance away. The stairs lead to the top floor of the museum and I emerged onto a resolving platform equipped with 40 cinema seats from which visitors can admire a 360-degree diorama and mural which has been painted on the entrance inside wall of the upper level. The Kedah Paddy Museum, it has 3-level floor. First floor, visitors have the opportunity to know the history of paddy cultivation in Kedah, review the collection of varieties of paddies and see traditional farming tools such as anak, ringgem, kapok, pangolin and others. For those who want to try a new experience, learn to pulp paddy and pulp paddy shears. For fish lover, you can also see the endangered fishing gears such as sipila, truel, bubu, and tangko, besides being able to recognize fish such as sepat, buyu, harang, keli, and more. At the first floor, it also has sells the souvenir, and if you're interested, you also can buy some souvenir at them. For the second floor, it is also the place for who tourists comes and enter. By climbing 59 stairs, visitors can reach the top of Mount Kerang. Here, visitors can see the panorama of traditional village and paddy fields that stretch as far as the eyes can see. Visitors will certainly be amazed to see the panorama of plants is one season in the form of murals and landscape. This murals has a height of 8 meters and 103 meters long and is one of the largest and most beautiful murals in Malaysia. This level observation rooms can accommodate 40 people at a time and is located on a rotating platform. And then lastly, I think I will stop at here and have a nice day. Thank you.
Hai, Assalamualaikum and Salam Mesra. My name is Siti Nurlista binti Mansur and you can call me Lista. Today I will be your tour guide to bring you to the birthplace of Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad Birth House now has been turned into a museum by government, and there are three types of house, which is Tun Dr. Mahathir Birth House, Rumah Bujang, and also Rumah Bumbung Lima. Before we enter to Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad House, I already tell you about biodata of Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. Tun Dr. Mahathir bin Mohamad is a Malaysian politician, statesman, author and also doctor who served as the 4th and 7th Prime Minister of Malaysia. Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad was born in 1924, 10 July in Alor. Okay, first, this is the birth house of Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. Okay, so before we enter in the house, let me see what is under this house. Okay, so this is the bicycle that Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad used to go to school with his friends. Okay, so this is the lesung kaki and lesung tangan. This lesung kaki and lesung tangan is used by Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad mothers to pound the paddy. Okay, so this is the lancar. The lancar is used by Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad family to go to everywhere, such as go to school. Okay, before we enter into this house, as you can see, this is a pot. This pot is used by Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad family to wash their feet before they enter into this house. Okay, now let's go inside. Okay, this is a table. As you can see, this table is setting for study, right? So Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad used this table to make a revision and also study with her friends. Okay, so now this is a chair. This chair is used by Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad fathers to take a rest. Okay, this is a single bed. This single bed is used by Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad to serve their guests. This bridal rooms is used by Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad and his wife Tun Dr. Siti Hasmah when they married at 1956. For your information, in 1957, they were blessed by their child, which is Marina. Year by year, their child followed by Mirzan, Melinda, Mohzani, Mukris, Mazhar, and also Maizura. This is Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad's sister's room. Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad have two sisters, which is Hafsah Mohamad and also Rafi'ah Mohamad. He also have two stepsisters, which is Aisyah Mohamad and also Johara Mohamad. So this is Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad parents' room. So in this room have an original iron who used by Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad mother to iron their clothes. So this is the kitchen. In this kitchen, they display a replica of Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad things, such as a lamp, plates, and also spoons used by Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad family. Okay, the second house is Rumah Bumbung Lima. The concept of this house is a Malay tradition, which is a carefully built and it has own size art. In this house, there are various medical equipment used by Tun Dr. Mahathir, which are original items when Tun Dr. Mahathir opened the clinic. In addition, visitors also can see the replics of the drama on show. In this house, Tun writing results are also exhibited. Okay, so now we go to the last houses of Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, which is Rumah Bujang. In this house, they display a cloth and also a stick used by Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. In this house, they also display Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad's favorite food, which is cakar ayam, dodol, and also kuih karas. Besides that, there also pictures and artifacts of Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad activities in politics until he was appointed to be the 4th Prime Minister of Malaysia. Okay, that's all from me. I hope you gained more knowledge and also experience for our visit here. I also apologize if I have a mistake. while I'm deliver these informations. In addition, I want to tell you that Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad is a good son. He always visit his parents while he's already married with Tun Dr. Siti Hasmah. And as I said just now, government have take this house and turn it into a museum. Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad and his wife, Tun Dr. Siti Hasmah, now already have their own house at another place. Their daughter and son also have their own family and live happily. Thank you for your concerns and attentions. I hope I can see you guys again later.
Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera and salam mesra. My name is Ali Shah Abami Amran, but you can call me Ali. First thing first, I am the guide you for today. Okay, I want to remind you to use the hand sanitizer and wear the mask and keep social distancing for this pandemic COVID-19 for this trip. Okay, today I want to tell about the Masjid Zahid. Masjid Zahid has a mosque in Alor Kedah. The state of mosque in Alor Kedah, the greatest and the oldest mosque in Malaysia. Masjid Zahid has built in 1920. Masjid Zahid has been voted is the one of the top 10 beautiful mosque in the world. The mosque was built open to the tomb and grave of the Kedah warrior that died during Siam's invasions of Kedah. Urban and ethical architectural. The design was inspired by the visions of the late Sultan Muhammad Jiwas Zainal Abidin II, who was in turn Langkat Sultan in North Sumatra, the state annual Quran reading competition. Masjid Zahid main dome profession has unique once shape design in which influence of Arabic, Persian and Mongol India architecture where the appearance. However, the onion shaped dome was replaced with the bulbous mosque dome in 1959. In addition, distinct features of the Buddha, Mughal and Moorish architecture were incorporated into the design of the column mosque. Different type of column are using for different space. As the type of column using determine and function of space. The variant of column design, the sense of grandeur of the mosque to the mosque, stating perpetual appreciations toward to the mosque existence. I hope you guys understand my history to tell about the mosque Zahir. That's all for me. Thank you.
Salam sejahtera dan salam mesra. Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nur Kamalina Atira. You can call me Atira and I'm tour guide for this moment and it's my pleasure to be service to you. So right now I want to welcome you to Menara Alor Setar. Before we start, I'd like to take some time to inform you about brief safety and precautions. You must secure your personal belongings and if you want to leave the group, kindly inform me. Thank you. Okay, now before we entering, we will take the lift to go to upstairs. For your information, Menara Alor Setar is one of the famous landmarks in Alor Setar that is by 165.5 meters high. And this is the scenery, here is the scenery throughout Alor Setar can be seen from this tower. Menara Alor Setar also served as a telecommunication tower and now become as a tourist destination in the city. Let us go through to the facilities in the Menara Alor. As I said just now, Menara Alor has provided telecommunications, and now we are at 88 meters, which is the first floor above sea level with 5 sets of automated binoculars. Here we can see the scenery of Alor by using the automated binoculars. And next we will go to 94 meters height, which is the Menara Alor revolving restaurants. Here it provides dining in the sky experience, hence represent the highest restaurants in Kedah. Next we'll go to 100 meter height mega view banquet hall, which the function of the hall is for meetings, seminars, or dinner and more. Last one is the new attraction that provides by Menara Alor, which introduces a unique attraction that will give visitor a new experience and also offers beautiful 360 panoramic views of the city center. So I will give you time about 30 minutes to explore here, and we will meet again at the same place after 30 minutes. That's all from me. Thank you. Have a safe journey. Goodbye.
Salam sejahtera, salam mesra. My name is Lee Junji, and you can call me Lee. I'm your tour guide today. Today I would like to give you a briefing about Istana Kuning. Before starting our trip, please wear the mask and keep the social distancing and scan the My Sejahtera QR code. So let's start our trip. For your information, Istana Kuning is a royal palace in Alor, Kedah. It is located along its rim shape of Jalan Istana Kuning, in the heart of the city. Okay, a stone throw away is the now dilapidated Istana Setar Chandra. Istana Kuning, which means the Yellow Palace, was so named for the good reason. Yellow is the mention of the palace. This is not considered of the cause that yellow is the loyal color among the Malay loyalty. Okay. According from that, Istana Kuning was built by Sultan Muhyiddin Masusa. Beside that, Istana Kuning is the birthplace, of the late Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Al-Haj, who became the first Prime Minister of Malaysia. Today is no longer being used as a royal residence and serve as the office of Persatuan Kerabat Diajar Kedah. Next to the Istana Kuning is a surau that is also no longer being used. According to an old acquaintance, Tunku Abdul Jawa, Istana Kuning was the favorite place of the late Sultan Abdul Hamid Halim Shah. The old residence of the Alor, before called is Istana Kampung Baru. This was where the late Sultan would spend his time during the day. The compound of Istana Kuning is much smaller than it was as the land has been taken for the construction of public garden to commence the silver jubilee of Sultan Abdul Halim Muammar Shah since 1927 until 2017. It's due to be the place where the Sultan of Kedah resided 100 years ago, and this is where the first Prime Minister of Malaysia, Tunku Abdul Rahman, son of Sultan Abdul Hamid, was born in 1903. So that's all from me. Thank you.